From arrogant loudmouths to straight-up toxic teammates, these are 6 of the most satisfying eliminations in Hell's Kitchen history. Scott. Starting with Scott from Season 7, Scott didn't walk into Hell's Kitchen, he strutted in.
He's the best chef on the red team.
Chef, I feel like I'm the best.
Absolutely not. You just take over and say, oh, well, I did this, I did that, want to gloat and rub it in our face.
It's not gloating or rubbing it in your face, it's letting you know the truth.
No, but own up to it. If you do it, you do it. We don't need to hear it because we've been doing it before you.
From the beginning, he presented himself as the best chef in the room. He spoke like someone who had already won, and he made it clear that he did not see himself on the same level as the others.
Deuce two to list 2 days.
Thank you, friend. Yeah, you as well. You've had a pretty easy ride the whole way through.
Yeah, I guess.
Injure your hand a little bit and you get treated.
The problem was simple. His performance never matched that confidence. He kept making basic mistakes during service, and every time something went wrong, he tried to explain it instead of owning it.
I said it medium.
Feels medium rare to me, chef.
You're fucking miles off. And each and every one of your fucking team said it's undercooked. Just get it in the oven.
Chef.
One moment that stood out was when he served undercooked beef. The mistake was obvious. His team saw it immediately, and Gordon called it out. Scott still tried to justify it. That reaction became his pattern. When he stood up for elimination, he described himself as the strongest leader and framed his problems as the result of helping others too much.
Scott, why are you back here?
I was voted up, chef. I don't agree with it. I've had a tough couple services, but I'm a hard worker, obviously you know that. I just bust ass every day.
That explanation did not match what everyone else saw. Gordon told him to be more humble, which was exactly what he needed. Even after moving to a different team, Scott continued criticizing others while making mistakes himself. That contradiction made his behavior harder to ignore. When Gordon finally eliminated him, it felt overdue.
I can't take it anymore. I cannot take it. I kept waiting and I waited and waited, but it didn't happen.
Even on the way out, Scott still believed he was the best, which made the whole thing even more satisfying. Tiffany. Tiffany from Season 10 stands out for the opposite reason.
Idiot, like go the home.
From early on, she showed very little interest in improving. One moment that captured this came during an Italian night. She said she did not care about cooking for kids, then burned the pizza she was preparing. Instead of fixing it properly, she suggested cutting around the burnt part. That response showed exactly how little she cared about standards.
I really hate cooking for children. Kids don't know what fine dining is, so their opinions really don't matter to me.
It's burnt, look. Just cut that part off. Who gives a
She also ignored feedback from her teammates.
I've just had it.
Can you stop yelling at me? I'm sick of the yelling.
What made her elimination satisfying was the sudden change at the end. For the most of the competition, she seemed disconnected. When elimination became real, she started talking about how much she cared and how much she wanted to stay.
Okay, I'm not.
You have such a attitude. Why don't you take a walk and Dana take over her section?
Yes, chef. Have fun.
The chef pointed out that her passion only appeared at the last moment. That observation explained everything.
Chef Ramsay, I'm sorry that I didn't prove myself as a leader tonight, but I know that I am, and
Consistency matters more than a final speech. Her exit felt deserved because she never showed the level of commitment required to stay. Mark. Mark from Season 19 is another example of someone who misunderstood his role.
I'm sorry, Cody. Not only am I still here, but I'm going to be here to go the distance. They're not going to be able to send me home. I'm not beat down. I'm motivated right now and inspired.
He constantly described himself as a leader, but his actions did not support that claim. His teammates saw him as disorganized and difficult to work with. He gave instructions, but did not guide the team during service. Mark also struggled with accountability. When he was nominated, he often suggested that it was personal. He rarely accepted that his performance might be the reason. That mindset prevented him from improving because he focused on defending himself instead of learning.
Yeah, look, it's not even on. It was off.
I turned it off.
It was off.
The fucking stove is off.
Yeah, chef, just one of them.
It was on. So I don't.
So who turned it off?
Cody made the last risotto.
Cody did.
He cooked the risotto right here. Interesting. Did you not, Cody?
How long in that risotto?
At this point, he's just clutching at straws. Check your equipment, you little child.
As the competition continued, frustration around him grew. His teammates became more direct about their concerns. The turning point came when Cody nominated himself alongside Mark. That decision showed how serious the competition had become. A teammate was willing to take a risk just to increase the chances of Mark leaving.
And that's why there's no doubt in my mind. Mark, give me your jacket.
When Gordon reviewed the service, the outcome reflected that pattern. Mark had made repeated mistakes and failed to connect with his team. Gordon eliminated him, and the reaction from others showed relief. That moment felt satisfying because it was the result of a long build-up rather than a single mistake. Jason. Jason from Season 4 became controversial very quickly.
Winning Hell's Kitchen would totally change my life. I'm no longer just Jason. It's Jason who won Hell's Kitchen and has a pocket full of money and has to beat women off with a stick, for God's sake.
His comments about women created a negative impression early on. He spoke in a way that suggested the women's team could not succeed without male leadership. That attitude made it difficult for him to get support from the start.
We've embarrassed male chefs all over the world today. Well, it's on now. There's no way in hell I'm losing to girls again.
During service, his performance did not match his confidence. When Gordon asked him to recall the menu, he struggled and could not deliver a clear answer.
Jay,
Okay.
I'm trying to help you.
Yes, I understand.
They're ready, you're not.
Okay.
And you're sending me raw fish, but it's fucking cold, it's fucking raw.
It's not mine.
The pressure exposed his lack of preparation. Instead of recovering, he shut down and said he wanted to leave. That response made the situation worse because it showed he was not willing to push through. Gordon eliminated him, and the moment highlighted the gap between his attitude and his ability.
See some chick, you know, maybe I'd be back upstairs chilling right now, but I can't do that. I'm a man. I sure as hell ain't gonna cry about it. I am, however, gonna go get drunk.
Sarah from Season 2 brought a different kind of problem. Her approach involved working against her teammates instead of supporting them.
She did start cooking it, Chef.
So now you want to start lying to me.
I'm not lying to you, Chef. She said that she's ready when I am.
I'm ready. Wait for your call.
I'm ready.
Okay.
One key moment involved misleading Virginia about a dish, causing confusion during service and prompting criticism from Gordon. When questioned, Sarah avoided taking responsibility. This pattern continued as the competition went on. She presented herself as supportive, but her actions created problems. That contrast affected trust within the team and created tension.
Don't fucking dare! Missy, come here, you fat-mouthed little stupid bitch.
Yes, Chef.
You're pissing around with something that's not working.
Yes, Chef.
Have that fucking clicked?
Yes, Chef.
The turning point came when Virginia won a challenge and gained control over the elimination decision. Gordon gave her the option to stay or leave, with Sarah's position tied to that choice. Given what had happened earlier, the decision was clear.
I came here thinking that I had the potential to win the prize, and I'm worried that maybe I'm just really not good enough to do great things.
Virginia stayed, and Sarah was eliminated. Johnny. Johnny from Season 16 combined a negative attitude with poor decisions.
And then because I said that's not how we do it, she just let me go down? Fuck you, Shayna.
He often spoke harshly to his teammates and created tension during service. His comments became personal, which made it harder for the team to work together.
Look at me, like, just stop talking to me for the rest of this fucking season. Thank you. Good.
During one service, Shayna suggested that she should sear the fish before continuing. It was a simple step meant to avoid a mistake.
Didn't think we seared off anything.
They seared them off when the appetizers were fucking being done.
I didn't think that was the way to do it.
We do it in the a la carte.
Okay, chef.
Normal service, we do it!
Yes, chef.
At elimination, Johnny continued the same pattern. He focused on what others did wrong instead of addressing his own mistake.
It's disgusting that my team let me go down. And I stepped it up. All of these people here say they're these all high-class chefs. They suck. And for me to be standing here right now, I want to rip out the beautiful hair in my head.
That is what makes these eliminations so satisfying, because every single one ends exactly the way it was always going to.